it is just not easy, and it's just not like it ever was easy, but it's getting so much more difficult. Just in everything in general, clientele is getting difficult. The workers in places are getting difficult, and I'm not talking about the place that I'm working at now, because I am worried. I'm worried about what the future is. As of right now, there's been a lot of changes that has gone on for the last couple of years. In these last couple of years, the restaurant business, I'm a little worried about it, about what it's gonna end up being. I think we have like 5 more years to kind of balance out the restaurant business after all the shutdowns, after all of the things that have happened, the economy just basically getting ripped to shreds, and everything going up in pricing, as far as the thing you can't talk about, the inflation.
What did he say?
What you were paying people before, now it seems like a joke, because when stuff that before used to be considered good, now it's not good anymore. And it's not the employees' fault. It really isn't. It's just the way the economy is right now. It's not. I can speak for them. I understand. I do. It's the same thing. My money does not go as far as it did. It just doesn't, and it's not even close from what it was like 3-4 years ago. It is not even close. So it's not even about the minimum wage increase. Or maybe that definitely has something to do with it, and especially in the places that maybe the minimum wage was, one, and if it went up to like almost double, it's definitely gonna have some side effects. So that's definitely definitely the shutdowns, definitely the whole world shutting down before, definitely that all of these things played a role on the way the damn restaurant business, I'm pretty sure, the movie business, not the movie business, but the movie theaters are still probably not doing as well as they would want to. And there's a bunch of other businesses that are or were targeted doing all these things that happen. So I'm really talking about, I speak to other people that have restaurants or work in management and have to do with some type of, food, in the food business. And forget about that. Just in general, employees are also becoming very difficult. So we have difficult clienteles, difficult employees that don't show up to work or show up when they want to. And I'm not talking about my place because I just started here. I'm just talking about when I speak to other people. So I hope I'm not talking about my place in general, because I would not want to talk about my place in case if somebody saw my video that works with me and they're going to think I'm talking about somebody there. I'm not. This is me talking about people. When I'm talking about when I'm working at, I let people know this is at my job. This is conversations I had, and it's not good, because it's not 1 or 2 or 3. It's like a lot of people that I speak to, and they say a lot of the same stuff. Granted, before there was some of these conversations before, but just not to the extent now. So a lot of the same problems, they just seem way bigger. So I'm talking about all these problems, and I'm not really pointing out necessarily, but a lot of it just has to do with people's reliability, people expectation of how much they are expected to get paid, even if they have no experience or experience. The expectations have changed all around. So it's not me talking about employees or people or the clientele. As managers, expectations have changed for managers also. Not as much, I think. I think managers that have been doing this for a long time have very similar expectations, and this is probably where a lot of the pushback is coming. We have expectations that we've had for years, and I'm talking about myself as a manager. There's expectations. I know I have to grow with the times, but some of the expectations just to keep a level of quality at a certain level, and some of the expectations that other people are having, it's like a deterrent to keeping your standards in a certain way. So it's like, do you lower your standards to try to give in to different expectations? It's just, I'm a little worried. I might sound a little mumbled because I have a lot of stuff in my mind right now. I'm curious. You guys leave a comment below if you are experiencing some of these issues in your field of work or just in general. It's been rough. It's been rough the last 3 years. Even when I go out to eat occasionally, some of the restaurants that are busy don't make any sense. It just doesn't make any sense. Like I told you, I tried a restaurant close to my house, and it's a good location. Bad reviews, and I looked at it after I went there. I went there because just the proximity to my house. And one day I went there was busy. One day I went there was not too busy. It was a slower day, but they seem to be doing very well. The food has not been good at all. So I don't know what the expectations are for people, why people pick certain places. Because again, I'm giving you examples of places that have bad reviews that are telling people are saying how bad the place is, the food is and everything, but they are consistently busy. And then you have places that are not so busy, but they have really good reviews. And I give you my example. I said I had great reviews at my restaurant, but it was difficult. It was extremely difficult. I had way better reviews than the little bar down the corner close to where my restaurant was that had horrible reviews, but they seem to be pretty damn busy for a place that is doing everything wrong, apparently. So I don't know. I honestly don't know. I'm a little worried. I just wanted to vent today. Again, subscribe if you haven't. I want to hear some comments of people that go out to eat. Look, and really do subscribe. I'm like one or two subscribers from at least getting up to 400. It would be nice. I have not been uploading recently so much, but I'm trying to change that. And this conversation right now is just, look, I'm actually working on fixing or building a computer. Me and my son gonna build a computer because I think this computer is just not strong enough, and that's just when I try to do certain things in this computer, it lags in the video. So right now we're doing a lot of talking. It's fine, but leave your comments below if you are experiencing, like, what's your experience of when you go out to eat or when you just out in general. Expectations to me, I've seen they just seem to be going backwards. I don't know. I can't put my finger in it. I honestly was able before to come up with like a theory for stuff, and now I feel like all my theories that make sense end up getting either, shut down or whatever. I'm a lost. Like, I need another way of figuring this stuff out. Maybe sometimes somebody might say something that is blatantly obvious that I'm just overlooking. So, all right.